Welcome to the Featured Anime Podcast. I'm your host, Jack.
And I'm Rick.
And today we are talking about a ninja and an assassin under one roof, which was recommended to us by Major Montana. Thank you for the recommendation.
Thank you very much. Yes.
If you want to hear the unusually long and somewhat argumentative, kind of sort of, pre-show, well, tough cookies, you had to be here for the live version, probably be mostly trimmed out, but you can hear the rest of it at patreon.com/featured anime podcast, $1 a month to get you access to that bonus content. And now onto the meat and potatoes. A ninja and an assassin came out in April 2025 and ran all the way through June 2025. Producers for it are Konoha, Pony Canyon, Kansai, just to name a couple of them. Studio is Shaft. It's based off of a manga. Genres are comedy, action, slice of life, and Yuri, and it's 12 episodes long. Satoko is an unwitting runaway ninja with basically zero survivor skills. And we are first introduced to her when she's starving and is about to die, and then she runs into Konoha while she's super hungry. Konoha, a normal-looking high school girl, steps in and helps her out. The twist is Konoha isn't normal at all. She's actually an assassin. Thanks to Sakoto's unique skill and high luck, they strike up a deal. Sakoto gets a roof over her head, food, a little money, while Konoha gets help cleaning up the evidence after jobs. And mainly because of Sakoto's ninjutsu can conveniently turn things into leaves and make problems disappear as well, but also live in housekeeper for her. Also, all while Sakoto's old ninja world won't let her just vanish quietly. So their daily life keeps getting interrupted by all the other ninjas showing up at the worst times, mainly trying to assassinate her for running away. And that is just a taste of all the shenanigans that happen in this show. And in all honesty, there's a bunch of random, unusual shenanigans that happen throughout this show. So it is nothing unusual in that regard. Anyways.
I mean, okay. So let me start off by first and foremost saying that this is not by any stretch of the imagination what I would consider to be child friendly. There's a few things that go on that make it definitely, I'm going to say, problematic for someone under the age of 14, let's say 13, 14, parental, guidance, however you'd like to do.
I mean, a majority of the animes that we watch are all that, in case you didn't know. I mean, like some of them are worse. Like No Game, No Life.
Yes. Well, No Game, No Life was a masterpiece.
Yeah, but it's still so.
No Game, No Life was better. It didn't deserve what it got. Anyway, in this one, the biggest issue for me was the lack of character development for no other reason than the characters just dying the second they show up.
Oh yeah. Every single ninja assassin, with a couple exceptions, they show up, they die almost immediately. The second they get any kind of screen time, they die. So
I'm here for your lunch. Hey, you're my best friend.
Yeah.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a.
Yep. That about sums it up.
So here now, I don't know if you had this question before it was answered, and thankfully it was answered. But I was curious, like, what's the limit to her seemingly random, hide the body leaf jutsu? And for a while I was like, I wonder if it's just dead things. I wonder if it's things in general. I wonder if if there's a limit to it. And we eventually get an answer, however accidental. And we kind of get a timeline for stuff, which is kind of funny too. But one of the things that kind of stood out for me was the charity in the beginning, where I'm such a starving ninja. Can you please help? Kind of stuff going on. And what actually happened was, instead of being like, yeah, I'll feed you, you see this platter of food set out in front of this starving ninja, and this callous schoolgirl just starts eating it, going ikitakimasu, and just starts slurping it up and eating it. And she's just like, I thought you were gonna feed me. I didn't realize you were gonna torture me. This is bull. And then when she's done eating completely, she's like, oh, by the way, I think they serve free refills here. So that immediately told me this chick is frugal.
Oh yeah.
This chick does not like spending $1 she don't gotta.
Yeah, exactly. And that's one of the interesting things about this is that she is super frugal, and she's also really horrible at cleaning up after herself, as well as hiding the bodies for her assassinations, because, it's kind of an important thing. And I do like that they really leaned into it, right? So the reason why, in case anyone's wondering, it's like, oh, is it Yuri or is it just whatever? No, this is 100% a Yuri anime. So I do want to say that if you're not a fan of Yuri anime, girl love anime, this is not going to be the show for you. If you like fun, quirky, fun, nonsense, random junk all the way through, then you'll like the show, because it don't matter at that point. And one of the things I really liked about this is there's also a lot of like intimate moments and intimate points where it's like, oh, that's a very touching and heartfelt scene. It would be more touching or heartfelt if you didn't have Satoko crying and yelling in the background because it's not actually her.
Yeah.
Because you have like 2 episodes where basically Sakoto is replaced by a robot and she's living with another assassin, just so that way this other assassin can stalk her. And the and Konoha just cares so little about her that she basically views the robot as her. It's comical. It's amazing.
It's one of those things where they're like, yeah, I don't really see you as a person. And then later on, you find out that the people that she runs away with, the people that she escapes on accident from her village, they're all dressed in super colorful outfits, but she doesn't see them that way.
Yeah.
She sees them in all black and everything like that. And she's just like, oh yeah, I just figured you guys were all like that always. Like, but she wears purple, I wear hot pink, this person likes blue.
No.
Why do you think we're all...
It's not that they wore the black costumes the whole time. She only saw them wearing that the whole time, including when they were running away. They never wore those costumes. They wore their normal ninja costumes when they ran away. She just didn't have any connection with them at all.
Oh, that's worse.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, is it worse though? Because like, she doesn't really have any qualms about her friends dying. Like, well, her clanmates dying, so to speak.
Yeah.
So, like, even though, and I thought it was so funny because she was like, oh, and there's this one character. I'm not saying she's my favorite, but there's so much to love about this girl. So much to love. And she does this thing where she takes a sword out of her bosom, and it's not like a short sword. It's not like a dagger. It's essentially Excalibur coming out of her rack, essentially. And I was looking at it like, okay, so she's got a shadow realm in her boobs.
Yeah.
And then our main character decides that, oh, you know what, we're gonna... Oh no, she doesn't decide. She accidentally gets electrocuted and her boobs grow massive.
It's not that she gets electrocuted and that's what happens. It's like, has something to do with the robot specifically, and they grow.
Oh.
Yeah. And so the creator of the robot, it's like, who created the robot through vibes? It's like, I can't create the same robot. I have to do it all through vibes, man. I added the man, but ends up, she goes to the assassin and ends up making him ginormous beyond all belief, to where she can't do anything. She topples over, her back's going out, she trips over her own feet, knocks everything everywhere. It's just pure shenanigans, just pure ridiculousness all over the place.
What's even better is they keep getting bigger throughout the episode. Like, they don't, like, at first, think Nami, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Think early Nami.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, they're big, they're not in the way. And then eventually she's like using them as a pillow of some kind, because she's just like, okay. And then in order to chop vegetables, she uses a mirror. Like, she can't see past her boobs, so she has to use angles to make sure she's chopping stuff up the right way.
Yep. And
then she goes to town to do something. She comes back all dirty. But the dirt's only from like her cleavage up. And I'm like, did she just keep falling on her boobs? Is that what happened? Like,
yeah.
It's hilarious. Oh, goodness. And then again, I forget, is that the episode she tried to do like a live stream, or not a live stream, but she tried to do stuff where
no, it was around the same time, but no, it was like she couldn't do that because they made a reference to that character, the one that pulled things out of their cleavage. And
yes.
And it was either them or another. It basically was a ninja. She was looking at another ninja that was assassinated or that was killed. Mm-hmm. That's the problem. Is like, she was looking at her and it's like, that's all you do. You just show your cleavage and while you're cooking, and that's it. You actually don't do anything good. You're actually pretty lame.
You're actually pretty lame, but it works.
Yeah.
It works so well for some weird reason. So it's just good stuff. Good stuff all around. But yeah, like every ninja seemed to have a super special ability that doesn't make sense on the verge of like magic. Like, one of them would make you forget stuff. Another one could set fires. Another one does poison. Unfortunately, they're not on screen long enough most of the time to see a full range of their abilities.
Yeah.
And the way they're dispatched is just so effortless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so just, are you sure you're a ninja kind of stuff? So yeah, that's where I'm coming from with it. That was just chicanery, shenanigans. Awesome.
Yeah, no. And here's the other interesting thing. No two ninjas have the same ability. They don't have the same ninjutsu. So how basically Cleavage Girl, she's the only one that can do that. And then you have someone that, the leader who they keep calling, she's able to basically erase memories. And then you have someone else that's able to, do all this other stuff. So poison and everything else. Every single ninja, every single individual has a unique ninjutsu specific to them. And so you have, Satoko, hers is turning inanimate objects or dead individuals into leaves. Basically, if you're not living, you can't be turned into leaves. Or
Can we spoil it just a little bit?
Sure.
Okay, so in towards the end of the show, you find out not the limit, but pretty close to the limit of her abilities. And the way that you do it is she tries to turn a building into leaves. And she goes, oh, I guess it doesn't work. And then she tries to turn a bug, doesn't work. A plant doesn't work. You find out that she has to be dressed a certain way for her powers to work. And they did this in a very humorous way, I believe, because she's not wearing her ninja clothes and she tries to turn a body into leaves. And it's very messy. It's very gory. And her roommates behind, the assassins behind her, going, I really never saw you do this in slow motion before. I don't think I like it. It's not as clean as we thought it was. And then she's fighting another ninja, but this ninja is fully suited up for armor. And so she's like, oh, this chick is going to kill me. Let me turn her to leaves. And only her armor was turned to leaves. And everyone's like, oh, dude, that was a good idea. Like, the great thinking on your part, turning her armor to leaves so that we have the ability to attack her successfully. And she goes, yeah, I was trying to do a little, I'm surprised her body didn't turn to leaves too. And they're like, wait, you just tried to straight murder her.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. Just straight. Okay, are you sure? Yeah. Oh, okay, fine. I guess. Sure. Just insanity.
Yeah.
Oh god. The wanton disregard for life in here is crazy. Now, the only one that I felt bad about was her childhood friend. There was an assassin pull on her. Like, there was an assassin ticket. Did they call them tickets? Something like that. On her friend, that the blue-haired girl. And I think she died. I think somebody else came in and did the assassination part. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's not someone else did. Konoha did.
Or she did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was implied that she had like second thoughts.
She was conflicted, but she did it because before anything else, she was. And here's one of the things like we learn about in this anime is that they are part of basically a organization, and they call them call them the organization. And if you deny so many jobs, you're killed. You're out.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize if you denied. I thought if you skipped them.
Well, you're sent a job, and you can deny, like skipping or deny, however you want to phrase it. If you don't take the job,
Okay.
that's it.
If you don't take it, it's passed on to somebody else, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's real brutal, and they already passed on the leader, didn't they? Because in order to find out information on him, they put a hit on him, and then they took the job. And then she was like, I want to say seconds away from murdering the leader. Yeah. Just straight up, like, and then all of it, like, something changed her mind where she says, I guess he'll live. He's more valuable to me alive.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but having ninjas at my beck and call, one for cleanup, one for memory wipe, I'd be the best assassin you could possibly imagine because no one would ever remember me.
Yeah. Well,
well, maybe not. Because good.
No, I was going to say, well, that's kind of the thing, though. Like, everyone else was laying low, including who the leader was. The leader was laying low too, mm-hmm. And they're like, yeah, well, I mean, like, I don't need to be here.
True. Yeah. I mean, so overall, I would say that this anime was decent. Nothing too outstanding. And it was in my mind a slice of life / funny / gory at times / yaoi. Is that the right one? Yaoi? Yuri. Close enough. Actually, no, it's actually very, very different. But yeah, it wasn't anything that I would want to promote. But having seen it, I feel better about it. This is not a show based off of the title that I'd be interested in. However, after watching it, yeah, it's kind of up my alley. And not because of all of the fan service, which I don't think there was much fan service. I mean, there was like, out of the whole show, there was maybe 5 scenes that were close to fan service. But they were over so fast, it was a matter of course. For instance, the night when she lost all of her clothes, she went naked for like a split second right before they killed her off screen.
Yeah.
They did a lot of killing off screen.
They did. And for good reason. Honestly, I'm really glad, but also it just is mainly to show how quick like it happens. It's like blink an eye, all right, it's already done. And yeah, I love that fact. I love that you also see the gradual progression and the growth for this, for them as well, because it gets to the point to where words don't even need to be said.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I got nothing to add to that. I was trying to think of extra words and extra, but no, you got that. You nailed that one down. Anybody in this show kind of jump out to you, like as not as a main character, but as an interesting character? For me, the robot chick, the one who made all the robots.
Yeah, I would say that she was pretty interesting and that it was unique in and of itself, for sure. I mean,
Yeah,
that's about it. I do think it's interesting. I will say that it's interesting that you see the backstory a little bit for those two. The thing that I get, it's kind of aggravating, but I get it, why they didn't, is they hint at why Konoha needs to be number one, because that's kind of her thing. She needs to be a top rank, and they almost say it a couple of times, and then that's it.
I mean, she told the robot.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, not wrong.
And the robot dies. Oh man. Yeah. Tell the robot dies, so the secret goes to the grave.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I did kind of feel bad. Oh, good.
I was gonna say, all I said was, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I do feel kind of bad that the forward progression that the robot had with Criminy, I forget her name. The assassin girl. Konoha, yeah. The forward progression she got relationship wise, people wise, was totally reversed when the robot went away. Even though she didn't really notice there was a difference. Even though she had extra storage compartments and could open her brain and could use lasers and didn't have to clean up after leafing people, rather in their case, like lasering them to dust. The transition could have been so seamless, but could have. But and here's the thing that I don't get, right? There were cameras everywhere on that robot, on their apartment for the time that it was on there. I guarantee someone's got a hard drive of the reason of why she's wanting to get to first place. Because most of the time they were watching through the robot's eyes, hearing through the robot's microphones. I don't know. Yeah. So like they should have known. It shouldn't have been so much as a secret, except for plot device.
Yep.
So
no, I get it.
Yeah. I think that's about it for me as far as any constructive stuff without going into extreme spoiler territory.
Works for me, sir. I'm right there with you, honestly. So on a scale of up to 10, how would you rate this?
On a scale of up to 10, I would say this ranks as a solid 8 for me. The animation was a bit off, which is why I can't give it a 9. And it seemed a little bit, I can't even say open-ended, but it just felt a little lacking somewhere for me. But other than, like, it had so many strong points that, yeah, it gets an 8 from me. And you?
I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay.
Giving it a 7 because, while it was kind of enjoyable, it was also kind of hard to get through.
Yeah, it was slow at times.
So,
we didn't even talk about I was gonna say the demon chick, but watch it for yourself, I guess.
Yep. No, that is true. Yeah. Yeah. No, it does have its moments. It does have its comedic moments. It does have its points to where it is funny. The animation when it first started off, completely different from how I thought the rest of the animation for the show was going to go. So I was kind of excited for the beginning portion of the animation of it. It was like, oh, this will be, it kind of was a little bit retro, a little nostalgic for me. And then then it completely disappeared. And I was like, oh, well, so much for that. Yeah, I mean, like, aside from the open ending, the fact that you don't actually get answers, they leave weird, unusual cliffhangers. They have a lot of random points that they start interjecting into it at the exact same time, too. So it just, I don't know, 7. It's good. It's a watchable show. It's enjoyable. Bear with it a little bit because it can be a little bit slow, but overall, not bad. So next week we are going to be talking about My Tiny Senpai, which was a recommendation from Jeb. Thank you for the recommendation, Jeb. Much appreciated.
Appreciate it.
Well, that's all the time that we have for today. If you feel like we did too much justice and not enough justice or anything like that, feel free to contact us and let us know. All our contact information is in the show notes as well as on our website at featuredanimepodcast.com. You can also join us on Discord and talk to us and hang out with us in there. And then, of course, on stream as well, where we stream majority of our episodes on twitch.tv/featuredanimepodcast. And then, of course, we have some affiliate links for you as well for Crunchyroll. Get yourself a nice free trial or get a discount off their store. Links for you are in the show notes for that. And then let's not forget about Tokyo Treats. Nice, wonderful, delicious treats every single month coming straight to you. If you use our affiliate link along with coupon code Featured Anime, you get $5 off that very first box. And trust me, the treats are worth it. And of course, let's not forget one of the best ways you can support us is by going to patreon.com/featuredanimepodcast. If you go there, $1 a month to get you access to bonus content that we usually post with every episode. And of course, don't forget about some Swinky swag, shop.featuredanimepodcast.com. And until next time, I'm Jack.
I'm Rick, and we'll see you next time.